What's up, all my nerd friends out there? This is Mr. Chili here, and I wanted to give you guys my review and thoughts on Superman by James Gunn. I just got done watching it. It came out Friday, and I gotta say, I was pretty excited. I was happy about it. It was good. It was a great film. I'm gonna give you my review already. My number on it was a good 9 out of 10. There was only one problem I had with it. I guess it was just the beginning of the film, to be honest. But everything was great. The acting, the special effects, the story, the characters. I'm actually excited for James Gunn's DC universe. I am. This is his work. This is his big project. I think he's gonna make the money. I think it's been Rotten Tomatoes has been giving it 100, like 90%, like 99, 95%. And their ratings, everyone's loving it. I hear everyone's getting 9 out of 10 like my reviews. I'm not judging because everyone else judging it, but I really like it. Like, I'm trying to pick out what I didn't like about it. The only thing I didn't like was the beginning, that they treat like the beginning of the movie was like spoilers right here. I'm gonna get to spoilers right now. 1, 2, 3. It's basically like the beginning of the movie. It's like a Star Wars. Like, they tell you a quick concept, what's going on with Superman's universe. He robbed and everything. Yeah, everyone knows Superman's backstory. He robbed the farm. Okay, got all that. But kind of like we walked into like how he like in the beginning of the movie. They told him. He told us that he saved the country. Like, I wanted to see that. Like, I wanted to see him stand up and save the country and talk to the general. I wish I saw that. He started this fight with this villain called Bolivian Bully or whatever, some dude that, aka is Ultraman instead, inside a big old suit. That fight's already happening. We walked in right into the middle of it. That he's getting his ass whooped of it. And I was like, man, I wanted to see the beginning of that fight. Like, I wanted to see all that. I wanted to see what happened. But they kind of did, like, James Gunn did a Star Wars to us. Like Star Wars, they tell us the whole story, like what's happening, and we walk right into it, the middle of a battle or some stuff like that. Like every Star Wars film that's like that. He did like that. And I was like, whatever. Like I said, it's good. That's the only thing that really bugged me in the whole film. Everything else was pretty good. I love the acting, love the characters. It's definitely James Gunn's work. You can notice it's like has music, has crazy special effects, comedian. He likes to have fun in his movies. It's like every movie you watch of James Gunn is like a roller coaster, and that's why I love it. I love about James Gunn's movies. It is like a roller coaster because you feel. Sometimes when you ride a roller coaster, it's up and down, mixed emotions. You could feel scared. You could feel angry. You could feel happy. You could feel sad. Like all these mixed emotions you feel in the film. That's how I felt. Like when it got to an emotional part, I felt emotional. When it got funny, I felt funny. When I see it was action, I was hype. Like, I felt all these mixed emotions in my film. Watching it, that's what's awesome about it. That's why I love James Gunn work. Definitely when it came to Guardians of the Galaxy 3, I was crying, I was laughing, I was happy, I was cheering, I was angry because I wanted the villain to get his ass whooped. And definitely Lex was playing, the actor that played Lex Luthor was really good, and I want his ass get whooped too. And the way he wanted to kill Krypto, I was like, oh no, don't hurt the animals. And he pushed a lot of buttons, and he did a great job, Lex and everything. I know he's gonna create more great villains. James Gunn, he does great creating villains. He does. I really love James Gunn's work when it comes to that. I know there's a lot of great Superman villains that come in the picture, and he's gonna do a great job with it. And when it gets to emotion, he creates good emotion. That's why I'm gonna love it. I'm gonna love the future of Superman, the DC universe, because every work he had fun. Like I said, all the other characters in here, people were complaining, there's too many superheroes in the film, like Hawk Girl and Guy Gardner, Green Lantern, Mr. Terrific. I love when there's multiple superheroes. It makes sense when they're jumping in and everything, hyping out. I hate like superhero films and there's just like one superhero to the whole team. Like you go in New York, like some superhero movies, like in Spider-Man, like where's all the other superheroes? Like where's? It's kind of funny. Like they finally addressed that in like in Spider-Man. I think was far away from home or something, when he fought Mysterio. I forgot which one that was, part 2 of that one. When he's naming all the hero, how about you get Captain Marvel? She's off planet. Thor, he's in a different universe too. He's gone too. You're the only one here left we got. And like they finally addressed that. Like if you live in New York City, there should be like 10 superheroes here to help. And like the DC universe, they're addressing that. Yeah, there's many. They address that. There's many humans across the world. Many humans exist. And this is like Superman's not the only one that has powers. Everyone has powers. They show Guy Gardner, the Green Lantern exists. Hawk Girl her crew exists, and Metamorphic, Rex, I think his name real name's Rex, and Mr. Terrific, like all these metahumans, people that have powers, are smart, they're in this world, they're real and all that stuff, and I'm glad he addressed that, and I can't wait. I want to learn more about that character. I want to learn more about. I can't wait to see the Green Lantern show that's coming out. I think next year, I believe. Yeah, next year. I can't wait for that. And just awesome. I love that when he brings more characters in. I love seeing more characters because some characters don't even need a big screen. Like don't need their own movies. Like Marvel's trying to make so many movies. Like throw in more characters. Give me more and more characters. DC Universe has tons of characters that could be on a TV show, like this side character. There could be tons of side characters. I like seeing them. It's like, oh, that's cool Easter egg. That's a cool character. I know that character. He's not a big character, but I know him. That'd be dope. Like, do it. Throw it in there. Hopefully he uses all the Superman villains. Like, throw a little quick fight, boom, and there we go. That'd be nice. I would love that. And like they all played good, and they all had good chemistry together. I love Guy Gardner, Mr. Terrific, Hawk Girl. They're all pretty good. I love it. It was just awesome. It was fun, really fun. The fight between Ultraman and Superman was really good too. He was just a clone, of Superman. I wonder this doesn't kill the Ultraman story, the real Ultraman, the Crime Syndicate. Hopefully, James Gunn creates a Crime Syndicate, does a whole since we're going to different dimensions and maybe multiverses. That there's a crime syndicate. That's a big thing. If he does Infinite Crisis, he may one day do Infinite Crisis. Maybe I have a feeling his big one is gonna be the first big movie. If this lasts 10 years, like he's trying to copy the Marvel Universe, Darkseid will be the big one, main villain of the whole DC Universe. The crimes. Then after that, we'll go to the Infinite Crisis. That whole big story. If you know the DC Universe, if you're a DC fan. Anyways, let's get to the Superman movie. Yeah, Ultraman was really good, and he was a clone. Like I said, hopefully that's two characters. So there's another clone. It's like that's a legit. Superman does create a clone of Superman, and I think there will be more clones down the line. He still got to create Barzaro. Forgive me if I improperate his name and mistaken his name. Please forgive me. Misspoke his name. Ugh, I'm all over the place. Tongue tied. Yeah, that fight was cool. Definitely Lex was controlling him. That's why I know Lex. I can't wait till he gets his Lex armor. Because see that fight where Ultraman was wearing the gold suit. I can't pronounce his damn name. That gold suit in the beginning of the film. I could just see Lex wearing that. Turn into green instead. Has the L right there. Start throwing down because he knows Superman's skills and fighting during the film. He knew how he punch him, and that's gonna be the mistake he knows. He's gonna throw in the suit and like program kind of like wear like an Iron Man suit and throw down fist to fist. Or maybe somehow get kryptonite and put in his armor like in the film, like other comic books we've seen. I can't wait for that to happen, and I have a feeling I'm gonna talk about my theory of part 2 because now. Like I said, James Gunn changed the backstory of Superman. I was kind of like on the fence, like, sometimes I don't like creators, writers, and directors changing character story that we already know and love. But this one kind of makes sense. It's not a big change. It's just Kryptonian, Superman's Kryptonian family and his people were conquerors instead. I guess not just his parents, but the whole Kryptonian race were conquerors. Kind of like they're stealing the Invincible story in a way, like. Invincible's dad, I forgot their race, whatever, Betamites or whatever they are, they're conquerors more than superheroes or anything. They're conquered, a race of conquerors. So that's the same thing as Superman's family is too. They're conquerors. And this one I'm going to talk about Superman 2 soon, but that's the only difference really. And Superman decides, no, I'm not going to be a conqueror. I'm going to be a hero. I'm going to be the symbol of hope. I want to save these people. He loves Earth, all that. Good symbol. He's a good character and everything, and that's perfect. I love it. I still like it. Like I said, I still love it. Didn't really change the Superman character. He's still raised by the farm. He still got raised by good people and everything. He's just not gonna listen to his people. He's not gonna be a conqueror. He's still super strong. The suns, the powers, everything's still the same Superman. Just that one little change that I have a feeling why he changed that, because he's got make part 2 more exciting, and it kind of brings more of the character, like he's a symbol of hope. He looks good in people. Like it was a perfect example of Lois Lane explained Superman's like character. He's a character. He looks at everyone and gives them second chances. Like, it was cool when the Justice Gang, were fighting this big old kaiju monster. He wanted to save it. He wanted to try how somehow save it, put it down. It's like he's trying to do good things, and like he's always thinking saving. Like he saved this squirrel. Like that's Superman. Like he's a guy's symbol of hope. He wants to save everyone. He wants to change everyone. He doesn't want to hurt everyone. He wants to do the best he can to save this planet, and he has the power to do it. And he's not thinking like he makes a lot of mistakes. Not thinking like about their rules or Earth rules or other countries. He just wants to save and help and be a good person. Like the most holy being in everything. That he's a symbol of hope, and everyone wants to follow him. That's why everyone likes him and everything. It just sucks like what happened to him when Lex released the footage of him parents really explaining that they send his son there to be a conqueror. When the Earth found out, he turned against him like that. You know what popped in my head when that happened too? Was Green Goblin's speech to Spider-Man, that very first Spider-Man movie. I don't know if you guys go check out YouTube, the very first, the Tobey Maguire one. Forgive me, I mispronounced, I'm bad with names. But the Green Goblin speech, when they told that, well, you know what people really love in a hero? When he fail, when he fall, when he lose. Because when you find out when they're not really heroes, when they do something bad, when he fail a mission, when they love it. They love to see a hero fall. And right away, people were turning against Superman like that. He didn't do nothing wrong. Just he didn't know that his parents sent him there to conquer Earth instead of save it. He thought it was because he only knew half the speech. It's about saving, being a good person, all that stuff. He thought that was what the parents want. But no, he was be a conqueror. Conquer Earth, take over it, trick them, do all these terrible deeds to that planet. And he didn't do it. He didn't follow it, obviously, but people were turning against him like that. And that's kind of sucked. But that gets me hyped for part 2. And that's why I kind of like James Gunn's idea. He kind of changed that. It's not a big change. It's kind of a big change, but it still doesn't mess up Superman's character whatsoever. He's still a symbol of hope. I think that S doesn't mean hope no more. Obviously, if that Kryptonians are more a conqueror race, I'm guessing the whole people are conquerors. But that's what gets me hype for part 2. Because my theory for part 2 is Superman part 2. You know James Gunn's gonna do a part 2. And I think this Superman movie is gonna make enough money to make a Superman part 2. I bet you this pumps up the character for General Zod. He's gonna be the next villain of Superman part 2. I already could see it because he's gonna go find out that Superman's not conquering Earth, that somehow I don't know, did Kryptonian really get destroyed? Maybe there's a bunch of Kryptonians, who knows. Maybe Zod survived. Obviously Zod survives. He's in the comic books and everything. In the other old movies, Zod's one of the big villains of Superman, and I can see he's going there to find out the answers why Superman's not taking over Earth, and he's gonna find out Superman wants to save it, and they're gonna throw down. And General Zod, he's gonna explain his people were conquerors. He's gonna tell the story of their whole new story of Kryptonians, who they're really, what their people is about. So it's gonna be a fun story right there. The fun, interesting. See, we get the real story of what the Kryptonian race is like in James Gunn's universe, DC universe. So that's gonna be fun. And can't wait to see the fight between Jor and Zod. I love the Jor and Zod character, so it's gonna be fun seeing Superman and Jor and Zod. This Superman fight Jor and Zod going at it. Hope he looks intimidating. He's gonna be exciting to watch. I know, like I said, James Gunn writes good villains for characters. Lex Luthor is awesome, so I have a feeling Lex Luthor is gonna create a suit. He hates aliens, and I have a feeling both of them are gonna team up. Because if General Zod's not coming alone, he doesn't. Obviously, you see the first classic Superman movies. General Zod had his own crew. He had a girl with him and another guy, like 3 of them. And I bet you James Gunn, he's kind of getting the similar ideas from the first Superman movies that were made. So I bet you he's gonna bring General Zod the second one, and he's gonna bring 3 evil Kryptonians to go attack Superman. So he's gonna need help, obviously, and I have a feeling Lex is gonna help him. Lex is gonna help Superman take these evil Kryptonians out. He doesn't like aliens. He doesn't like these people, obviously. So he's gonna try to save him. That's what Lex is in the comic books. He's evil. He's a piece of shit, obviously, but he does like the Earth. He wants to be the one conquering. He wants to be the king. So he doesn't want the Earth to get destroyed or blown up to smithereens. He may not care about some people Obviously, he's seen what he's doing here, but he does want to save the planet. He doesn't want. You will see him sometimes in the comic book story to save the planet. He has the ability to change who he is. He's not totally evil like a devil demon person or anything like the Joker. He's not like Joker. He just very jealous of Superman because he gets all the glory. I'd say yes. He's very envious and obviously you show him in the movie. He's envious. He's jealous. All this his character. So he's gonna definitely. He just might improve his character a little more, being a good guy, teaming up with Superman to take down these evil Kryptonians against Zod and all that stuff. That would be crazy. Obviously, he's gonna turn evil again, but it happens. But anyways, that's my theory for part 2. Going back to this movie, yeah, everything was great here. I still loved it. Like I said, the Justice Gang, Guy Gardner, can't wait for the Green Lantern show. Can't wait for more characters that going on. Just the DC universe running by James Gunn is gonna be awesome. This just proves it. His work right here was great, was good. Can't wait for Superman 2. Can't wait for him doing the Justice League. One day, you know he's going to do a great Justice League. The only thing that gets me afraid about James Gunn's universe, DC universe, is he doesn't really care for the Batman character. That's why he's laying Pat, the one that's doing the Batman movies right now, that had that's doing the Batman movies right now. He's letting him take his time. He doesn't care for the Batman. Really doesn't really care for the Batman character, and he's not a guy that's cared for the darkness of Batman. Like he's obviously see James Gunn's work. He likes the funniness. He likes the fun and everything. Batman, you can't really throw that too much in the Batman films. That's why I think he's gonna try and find hopefully he still finds a great director. I wonder if he did or not, because he found a Batman movie named already, The Brave and the Bold. It's basically the Damian Wayne is around already. Batman's son. He's a Robin, and freaking Batman's like more older and all that stuff. So Batman's been around. Batman's already in the DC universe. All the characters are around the DC universe. You just haven't got an actor to play Batman yet, or Damian. Or I don't know, they got a director yet, but they got the title, the story. I wonder they got a script maybe ready a little bit, maybe writing a little script, but they already got the name that where they at. Obviously, they'll probably gotta change Batman stories a little bit, not too much. Like they're changing some characters' obvious stories a little bit. I heard they changed Supergirl's story a little bit, so obviously they're not scared to change some of the characters and some of the DC characters' stories around. Long as it's not too much story changes, that's why I don't I won't be upset about. You know. That's where I draw the line. Not too much. Like this one wasn't too much. Like they just changed the Kryptonian to be more a conqueror. Wasn't too much of the Superman character. He's still the symbol of hope. Still was symbol of peace and everything. He's still a good character. He just changed. Like he's more like in the end of the movie. He's his real parents that he loves the most is the Kent family, and that's more. They raised him. They're a good family. It brought a tear in my eye when he's having to talk with his father and his real family, and it was really nice touching right there. That got me a little more emotional, and that's what James Gunn's good. Like I say, it's like a roller coaster. Got you hating the film, got you liking, hating some characters, liking some parts, make you sad, happy, all that mixed emotions. That's what's fun about it. I love it. Go see it in the movie theaters. Trust me, you won't regret it. Love the special effects. Love all this. The Crypto was awesome. The actors did pretty good. The characters, Lois Lane was good. Jimmy Olsen. Hopefully they throw more villains for the Batman. I mean, not Superman, not Batman. Superman, a rogues gallery like Parasite, Metalloton. Obviously, we're gonna get Lobo. I can't wait for this. Superman meets Lobo. That's gonna be awesome. Hopefully, we get Superboy as well. Maybe down the line, man. Superboy Prime. You never know how far this goes. Definitely, they built this character right. The part in the Superman third one, we might get. Hopefully, he does it right, and hopefully, he does it. That's what's gonna get really emotional. The death of Superman, Doomsday. You know, this character is really loved. They build it up, save the world again. Part 2 and Part 3, you do the death of Superman. You know, that's how you do it, like in a way. And then that'll be very emotional. Have everyone, and obviously do some Justice League film with this Superman, like the 10-year gap. See the death of him. Oh, it's gonna be deep. Like build this character really good over the years, and have the death of him. Oh, it's gonna be like. See the Superman get killed with James Gunn's work is gonna be very emotional. It is definitely the fight with Doomsday. It's gonna be fight like And he, like I said, that has a lot. He actually make that movie really good with a lot of mixed superheroes, and maybe you have Guy Gard in there, maybe more superheroes. That the fight with Doomsday is pretty big. When more superheroes join in, they get messed up. They can't stop Doomsday, and Superman's the only one that can stop him. And that's I could just imagine he's planning that. He better do the Doomsday fight with Superman with all the other superheroes. Oh my God, that'll be millions blockbuster. Like James Gunn is a good writer. He is. I even go check out the what was his little HBO animated series. Damn it! Oh, the Creature Commandos. Go check them out. They're really good. That's a really good show too. I love it. Oh, that was good story structure right there with the characters. Like I said, his work is good. Peacemaker's show is awesome too. Go check it out. Season 2 is coming out in August. Can't wait for that. Continues the story right after. That's why it's coming out August. This came out in July. There we go. And Supergirl comes out next year. I'm a little iffy about that. We'll see how that goes. LeBeau played by James Momoa. James Momoa. I forgot. I think that is from Games of Thrones. You know who I'm talking about. Aquaman. Jason Momoa, I think his name is. Forgive me if I mispronounced his name. But yeah, can't wait for that. But his universe, I'm psyched. I'm happy. He's making good money. Universe. Goodbye, Marvel. I think Marvel had their run. But now it's time for the DC universe. Can't wait. But thank you all for watching. Love talking nerd stuff, y'all. Go check out Superman. Hope you all have a good day and good night. Remember, stay nerdy forever. Nerds for life. Bye.